Okay, so we are back. I probably need to generate a new map. I'm just checking quickly situation because I'd like to show the Archons, but I'm not sure actually the Archons can be generated with random map generator right now. If someone can confirm to me, but actually the guy who was working on this is Dr. K, and he's not here because of time zone issues. And also I'd like to show the Dark Elves, of course, but the Dark Elves are only underground, and I generated the map without underground. It's crazy because I set maximum dwelling, and it looks like there are very few dwellings on the map. Yeah, 4 dwellings it seems. Maybe this one. Maybe this one because right now the Archon dwelling looks like a dead Archon dwelling in appearance, even though the units are different. It does, yeah, this is Archons. So, how do you enter the Shadow Realm? On chat. So there are some shadow gates which are similar to cave entrance that does the connection between the surface and underground layer. So the shadow gates do the connection between the surface and Shadow Realm layer. And so to find them, you can just zoom from the map, and then you will see some arrows like this, the same as for the cave entrance, and this is a shadow gate. But right now on the map I'm playing, because I didn't have the latest update, so it's a teleporter actually. But on chat you have a lot of links and Draxynnic explaining it, and a lot of links to design the shadow gate. So actually it's not like this, it's a bit different. You have the link provided by a lot of links of what it will look like, but it's a bit similar. So I will go to this one to show you. So I've got the cheat code to have unlimited movement on this map, just for the demo. So here I am in Shadow Realm. So right now it's called Teleporter, but actually it will be called the Shadow Gate. I'm not sure if it's implemented or not, the Shadow Sickness. Dr. K is not here also to explain if it's implemented or not. But because my leader is a Shadow Elf, so he's not affected by Shadow Sickness, he has Shadow Walking, so it's not yet listed here, but I'm going to send a link with the content of the Shadow Realm on the chat. You can check, you will see where there's a description of the Shadow Realm layer, that some units have Shadow Sickness and others don't. So if you have Shadow Sickness, your units will have a malus when you are on the Shadow Realm. So it means Shadow Elves and the other races that don't have Shadow Sickness have a big advantage while they're on Shadow Realm. So they have those units with Shadow Sickness gets -1 defense, -1 resistance, and -1 melee damage. And the Shadow Elves, the Shadow Demons, the Archons, so the living Archons, and the Draconians, and also some units like Dragons, Undead, Machines, Elementals, Angels, they don't get the malus. And you also have some troops like the Shadow Elf Bard, the Bard of the Rogue class, that gets some aura. Shadow Walking aura, which gives Shadow Walker to its to the units in its stack. So you have some synergies. If you have some Shadow Elf supports units, you can have just one on your army and bring it with you. And then the rest of your units, like the human units, dwarf units, etc., they will not be affected by shadow sickness. So we are trying to create some synergies between units on the strategic map, on the tactical map. I think we didn't discuss this on the team. But for me, the shadow gates should be only on the surface, I think. But it's still open to discussion. Actually, we didn't really discuss it. So this is the current tactical map of the Archon dwelling, living Archon dwelling. So as you can see, it's a bit problematic because it's a dead Archon dwelling tactical map. So actually, I'm not really sure what we can do about it, but I think we can change it. We haven't yet reached that point on the development of the expansion. So I unlocked the camera and I'm going to try to do some stuff. Whoa, doing some shit. It's a bit difficult to use the camera and it's not like this. I don't remember. Okay, I'm going to look again the camera. Okay, I don't remember. So these are the living Archon units. The models were done by Phenom. And so, yeah. So this is the infantry unit, the foot soldier. Then you've got the Titan, which is very similar. Actually, most of the units are very similar to the Age of Wonder Shadow Magic units. So the Archon Titan has 100% fire protection. All the Archons, they are dedicated to good. He has Godbreaker, and on medals you get Evil Slayer and Holy Champion. Then you've got the Archers, and I'm going to conquer the dwelling to show you the other units. So first I retreat. I'm going to bring some more units to take the Archon dwelling and then show you what you can build on it. So it's also a big work in progress, the Archon dwelling. You can see the description on the page I linked. There is some stuff about the Archon dwelling on the dedicated page. So this is a cheat code for level up. And then I can just do the shit. Then I can just do the battle in auto and save some time. Should be fine. Okay, so I'm controlling the Archons, and yeah, okay, I need 4 turns to really get control of them. So if we check the Shadow Realm itself, so it's currently being implemented, and there's a lot of work to do on it. But you can see, I should send one unit so that you can see better actually. You can see the texture. So this is a shadow climate, and then you've got the fertile plains, and then you've got the other overlays that you have on the normal surface map. So it's barrens. So it's a bit like the underground. You've got the shadow climate all over, except here. So it's void actually, but it's displayed as lava pool, but it's void. Then you've got dense vegetation extra, and I actually didn't test it. So here we've got the Draconian outpost because Draconians are the only ones with Shadow Elves, Shadow Demons, and Archons that can live on the Shadow Realm without getting moral malices. So in theory, we should have a specific texture for the ground on the tactical map, but actually I've never tested. So I guess this is it. So that's the Shadow Realm ground texture for the tactical battles. And actually I'm not sure about the Skydome, but like what is outside, I think it's also specific for the Shadow Realm. So it's quite desolate. And if Sigbuck is still there, please note, dear developer, that we would like to have some more tools to develop the tactical maps. But I will probably send you an email or something about this later. So in the Shadow Realm, we have the Shadow climate and all the new textures. We've got some specific textures for cities. As you can see, it's quite beautiful. We've got the void outside, teleporters, and we've got some specific sites, but actually they didn't pop on this map because they are not yet implemented. So I'm going to, later on I'm going to load a save where you can see them. So if we go back to the Archon dwelling, it should be absorbed, I think. No, not yet, next time. Okay, now it's absorbed. So if we have a look at it, so the buildings are not yet done. It's dead Archon building chain for now, but you can see what units you can build. So I'm going to build everything, and then we will see the units. So of course, when the expansion is released, you will have specific names, specific descriptions, and icons. So right now we are not even on alpha phase. So we are a team of volunteers working on our free time on it. So it's taking some time, but we hope to have it ready in the near future. At least in alpha versions for some testers, and then slowly for everyone. So you've got the Archon Titan, Avenger. So right now it's the icons of the Shadow Magic, Age of Wonder Shadow Magic. And we have already seen the Titan, the Archer, the Infantry. And then we've got 3 more units. Saint, with Lesser Resurrect, and Healing, Turn Undead, True Sight because it's a support. And he has Blight Weakness and 100% Spirit Protection. Then we've got the Paladin with mounted kind of healer. So he has Ironheart on middle, Bestow Ironheart on middle, Inflict Spirit Breaking at Elite, and some Blight Weakness also. And the Avenger, so Inspiring Aura, Holy Champion, Strong Will, Spirit Blast, Melee Strike. So it's kind of half melee, half ranged unit. And at Elite he gets Instant Wrath. And as you can see, he's very unhappy because actually right now the random map generator puts them on the surface on Blighted land because it's similar to Undead Archons, but they dislike Blighted obviously, and they like plain. So as I said on the first phase, if you have any questions, please ask them on the chat on the battlefield, and I'm going to show something with the Dark Elves, but actually I need to disable some mods, so I'm going to cut the streaming and come back just in a few minutes. So this is not a random map, this is a map that was created. And actually it's a map of Westeros that we are going to discuss at the end of the event. And it contains the specific building-specific structures are in the Shadow Realm expansion, at least some of them, not all of them. So here you've got the Raven skip that was done by Charlatan, designed by Charlatan. And it's also called Raven's Home, so we'll have to settle on a definitive name at some point. So this is time for some tricky camera moments. So this is the tactical map for the Raven's Home. Actually, as you can see, it's the same map as the temple. Because we cannot, for now, we cannot... Sorry for the sudden cut in the video. This was due to technical issues with the streaming, which stopped earlier than planned. So I was saying that the tactical maps cannot be modified, and we will ask for the devs if they can help with that, but it's likely that we will not be able to modify tactical maps. And then in the rest of the streaming I also shown the Dark Elf dwelling, but unfortunately it's not on the video, so hopefully we will have another event and I will show it again. You can click on the links to arrive to the PvP battle videos that was streamed during Saturday 24th of June, or check the part 3 of the Shadow Realm and other great content from the community, and you can also check the balance mode for PBM and single player.